underestimate the power of PlayStation.
Go ahead and read it.
Dear Greg Colin in the ever-rotating third chair.
Hey.
I am writing this letter from Jersey, the UK, not the new one. See what you did there? I'm a big fan of the show and was wondering what your most anticipated games are in the run-up to Christmas. Yours truly, Louis Donahoe. Beyond. P.S. I miss Ryan and scratched out what he screwed up and wrote Goldfarb and then made a little cry emoticon. He started to write Andrew. He wrote Andrew and then he wrote Andrew Goldfarb and then he's like, you know what?
He's not just give him his last
Goldfarb.
name. Yeah.
What are we looking forward to in the run to Christmas?
AAA games?
It
Far
doesn't even
Cry
say.
4.
Yeah, Far Cry 4.
doctor.
100%.
That's pretty much the only AAA game I'm really excited about for the rest of the year.
Do you think it's going to make it?
Yes.
Because there's been concern in the IGN office with some of the Martys in the Justins that they think it might not make it.
If they don't, I'll be so depressed because that's my holiday game.
I think I said on GameScoop I'm predicting this game will get delayed.
Sorry. Then it was you and one of the other guys.
But it sounds like it's going forward.
Surely they would have
cool.
delayed it by now, right?
You think so? Well, look
No.
at Drive Club.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true. But this game's supposed to come out, November?
Yeah.
And it's October 1st now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Too late. Ubisoft's usually on top of stuff like that.
Yeah.
I
hope,
hope, dude. I really hope not. I want that game so bad, and I want to
too.
just sit there and just be left alone for
too.
like a week.
Yeah, I
during
mean,
Christmas
I don't want it to get delayed.
Every
I
time
just
you go to
have
the
a hunch.
bathroom, I'm going to run in your room and turn on multiplayer and just leave it to open so people can just
good,
run in and
thanks.
join you.
No, I hear
So
you.
the elephant stampede.
I mean, if the game's really in trouble, I do hope it gets delayed. But I just feel like they would have that all buttoned up by now.
Right.
But
Yeah.
maybe not. But they have a lot. They're buggling a lot of jaws, is what I was gonna say. But juggling a lot of balls is what I was.
Buggling a lot of jaws.
Hashtag.
That's a great box quote.
Yeah.
Far Cry 4. Buggling a lot of jaws. IGN.
But they have all
Picture
sorts of
Colin.
balls. They have all sorts of balls in the air with Assassin's Creed and stuff like that. Not that
right.
the same studios are working on them, but it would be at the same time. I wouldn't have put Far Cry 4 out this year to begin with because we already have our big game.
Yeah.
So like put it in next quarter or something like that.
Well, it's also, I mean, there's a little game hitting next gen this fall that is sort of making a couple of other games scurry, and it's Grand Theft Auto 5. So if you're making an open world game this fall, like, you're already a little worried because I think GTA 5 is going to hit. A lot of people are going to play it for the first time, and I think it's going to impact the Far Cries and the Assassin's Creeds, and even I'm not really sure what else there is in that spectrum, but like that's a scary time. It's just the way all the first person shooters used to clear out of the way for Call of Duty, which I think they still do to an extent. I think you have to worry about that with open world games because people do get fatigued over those.
What's crazy is that someone is going to play GTA 5 for the first time, and who is that person? Because the game sold like 30-something million copies.
How many copies did The Last of Us sell? How many people played that?
Six on PS3.
6 million, right?
6 or 7. Yeah.
How many PS4s are out there?
10.
10. So I mean, there's math right there.
I know,
right?
but it's just I'm just saying. Look, it's so extraordinary to me that anyone that was interested in that game
The
didn't already
stat
play
we
it.
heard internally about how many people who own PS4 who hadn't played The Last of Us was shocking to me. That game probably sold very well on PS4, and GTA 5
it was the best-selling game that month.
Yeah, it's going to sell. GTA 5 is going to sell very well on PS4.
I think it's going to sell well. It's just that difference of...
It won't do 30 million.
It made sense to me that you bought a PlayStation 4 and hadn't played Last of Us.
Yeah.
Maybe you were at the Xbox from launch or whatever. You were committed to that ecosystem. That's where you stuck around, right? And then you switch brands here. You go to PlayStation. There it is. But like Grand Theft Auto, right? You theoretically had a PS3 or a 360, and you would have played it already.
Sure.
So
sure.
I'm
just
really
think
interested
it's
to
extraordinary.
see the numbers.
That
Yeah.
game sold so well. It's just like, wow.
There's also the amount of people that are probably willing to double dip on a game like that. So, and I think it'll probably come with a bunch of stuff packed in that wasn't there when you first bought the original.
That's
one.
true.
So, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, but yeah, Far Cry is up there for me. Smash Brothers is a big one. I've been playing a ton of Smash Brothers on 3DS. We got our early builds of that.
How do you like it? We can talk about it now, right?
Yeah, no, I really like it. It's something I didn't think would translate to 3DS. I thought the 3DS would sort of be like watching a movie on a phone compared to watching a movie on a big screen. I thought it would be sort of an appetizer before the Wii U version, but no, this is a full-fledged, really awesome Smash Brothers game.
Are people playing in the office?
Yeah.
Okay, because when I got my copy, it was like that first wave, and then I went out of town, and then I came back, and then I went out of town again.
Yeah.
And like I played it that first weekend, I was like, Smash, yeah, and I opened it up, and the screen was too small. I'm playing on an original 3DS.
Oh, okay.
And like I tried to play online, and it was chugging, and then I didn't like
really?
Smash Run, and I just put it down. I'm like, maybe if people are playing in the office, I'll get back to it.
So I'm not wild about Smash Run, but I think that like I was jumping on a few multiplayer matches with Jose and with Mitch throughout the last 2 weeks, and it's all worked perfectly.
Ad
for
hoc
me.
or online?
Just local.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like if we're doing like we did Mario Golf, where people are playing every morning. I can see you getting into it.
And the game comes out Friday, so I think you'll see
Sure.
sort of more of the common folk at IGN. Smash Brothers is big at IGN. It has been for years. So, we'll see how well that translates to a handheld. I think for a lot of people, they probably are cautiously optimistic about it, and they're waiting for the Wii U version. But it's an interesting strategy. You know, it's kind of cool to see something like that happen. So
my holiday game coming up that I'm excited for is Lego Batman 3.
Yeah,
I like Lego games in general.
They're going to space.
Yeah, out in space, doing all these different things in space.
Space.
Adam West is in it.
Yeah.
Stephen Amell from Arrow.
Kevin Smith?
Kevin Smith is in it.
They announced this morning.
Yeah.
You're hosting a.
Don't spoil the show.
Okay, fine.
Users lose all sense of reality and enter another world. Remember, do not underestimate the power of PlayStation.